Please state your name.
Señora Tablada.
What do you teach?
Spanish 1 and Spanish to pre-native speakers.
How long have you been teaching?
Long time, probably 17 years.
How did you choose this career?
I love children, and I think it chose me because I just love my culture, and because I'm away from Mexico City, I wanted to teach something I'm passionate about, so my language.
What did you want to be when you were younger?
I think I always wanted to be a teacher since I remember, right? For a while, I also wanted to be a dance instructor because I danced ballet for 10 years. Yeah, with the Royal Academy of London. So I kind of wanted to be a dance teacher. But when I got to high school, I didn't want to be a dance teacher anymore.
Give us a fun fact about yourself.
A fun fact. I love dancing salsa.
Please state your name.
Michael Brand.
What do you teach?
Journalism 1, photojournalism, yearbook, advanced digital media, and literary magazine.
How did you choose this career?
Well, I kind of fell into it actually. I didn't plan on being a teacher. I planned on being an alcohol and drug counselor for adolescents, but realized, at that age I had enough of my own problems to be worried about everybody else's. So I went into teaching. I was working at a psychiatric hospital, working with kids, adolescents that had substance abuse issues, and a position came open in the school because they would go to treatment for like 2 and 3 months at a time. And so they pulled me over to work in the school setting, and that's when I decided that this is what I was supposed to be doing, was teaching.
How long have you been teaching?
Here?
Mm-hmm.
This is my 2nd year at Churchill.
And other schools?
This is my 25th year of teaching.
Give us a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact, I like to collect sugar skulls of all kinds.
Please state your name.
Todd Bloomer.
How long have you been doing your career?
This is my 23rd year in education. I've been a principal at Bradley Middle School for 4.5 years. I've been a principal at Churchill for about 2 months. I was an assistant principal at Churchill for 4 years and an assistant principal at Tejeda Middle School for 3.5 years. I was a teacher and a coach at Eisenhower Middle School for 6.5 years, and then I also taught and coached in Houston when I first moved here. So 2 months at Churchill, and the 2 months at Churchill have been my favorite job that I've ever had.
Tell us a fun fact about yourself.
I grew up in New York, great state to grow up in. Moved to Houston out of college and didn't know anybody in Houston. So I picked up and drove from New York to Houston. Got a job in Houston as a teacher and a coach, and thought I'd always move back to New York. Like, I really thought I would just spend a year in Houston, use it as like another student teaching experience or just gaining experience, because when I moved, New York was in a recession and a freeze. They weren't hiring teachers, but I fell in love with Texas and I loved Houston. And then I met my wife, and then we got married, and then we had a family. And pretty soon I became a Texan, and that was 23 years ago. And so I'm a Texan.
Put them horns.
Guns up. What else? Strike them.
WC, Churchill.
Yeah, WC. There you go. All my Texas ones. TSA. Yeah, I got them all.
Please state your name.
Michelle Dowfit.
What do you do at Churchill?
I am the school nurse at Churchill.
How did you choose to be a nurse?
Oh my goodness. So a long time ago, back in the old ages, My mother inspired me. She got sick and I took care of her and I wanted to be a nurse.
How long have you been the nurse?
I've been here for 2.5 years, almost 3, but I've been a registered nurse for 35 plus years. I'm going to keep it at that. And I've been in schools for 25 years.
Give us a fun fact about yourself.
I'm obsessed, I don't know where to look, obsessed with Grumpy Cat. So I have Grumpy Cat, and here's Grumpy Cat. And I'm self-taught with Grumpy Cat interpretive dance.
Yeah.